Welcome, you 3,580 subscribers and the 80% who are not yet subscribed. We're going to be looking at another cell phone by the president. I mean, it's ridiculous. I can't even put into words how ridiculous it's become and how much people pander this day and age. They got to pander to keep every single group in the whole country happy, right? You look at President Joe Biden here, for example. Jill and I send our warmest wishes to Christians around the world celebrating the power of hope and promise of Christ's resurrection this Easter Sunday. Look at that. Wow, what a great message by Mr. President, right? And right above it, Transgender Day of Visibility. And yeah, look, people don't understand this Transgender Day of Visibility has been around for 15 years or so. It's always on the 31st of March. And take a guess why they put it on the 31st of March is obviously to attack the Christianity faith. And I think it's just direct attacks on the faith. And people who say that they are Christian, as President Biden thinks he is, or Catholic, whatever he might be, he doesn't stand up for the religion ever. You know what I mean? He never really talks and says good things about the Lord or anything like that. So I think it's just ridiculous. We are literally the most attacked religion in the world. They will never do such a thing on Ramadan. They'll never say something like this. And that's the dumb thing about it, is they know that the Christians have become soft, and that we have. We have become, obviously, we learn to turn the other cheek. And at the end of the day, we want to be good people. But at the same time, we're losing our faith because our churches are being taken over. Our churches literally in the UK have become mosques. There's about 6 churches in the UK where where Muslims have actually bought the church and are now practicing their faith in that church, and now it's a mosque. So it's literally being taken over. And then you look here in Portland, someone burnt down a 117-year-old church. This person has been charged. Cameron David Storer was charged with 2 counts of first-degree arson, 1 count of second-degree arson, and 2 counts of second-degree burglary. And do you know what they will get probably with the American soft Western justice system? Probably house arrest or something stupid. Because our justice systems are so weak on crime, it is just ridiculous. And that's why you will see more and more eventually vigilantes coming into it, right? But look again. So Senator Penny Wong. So this is one of the highest up, I guess, politicians in America, in Australia, and she has come out and also says the Albanese Labor government stands with trans and gender diverse people across Australia. Let's celebrate International Transgender Day of Visibility, because they don't have a whole freaking month, right? They don't have another 10 days around the year. They don't have every single day where they kind of, you have to live by their rules or you get attacked or you get belittled or whatever you might happen. And that leads me to this lady here who is obviously wearing a priest, pastor uniform here, trying to obviously attack yet again Christians because they know we're the easiest faith to attack. As even last year, I think it was opening day in Dodger Stadium last year, or whatever it was, for Major League Baseball, the Dodgers LA team, where they had literal transgender people dressed as nuns performing there. And it was being promoted by the actual Major League Baseball. And yeah, if that's not a direct attack at every single Christian, I don't know what is. Let's have a listen to what this person has to say. I don't know what it is.
Happy Transgender Day of Visibility. It is coming up this Sunday. And so, for all of my trans friends, I am sending so much love to you. Everyone who is able to be visible as their most authentic self. And for those of you for whom that's not a possibility right now, I want you to know that at least in spirit, I see you and I'm cheering you on. Please remember
Wow,
that
how
you.
brave of you, how social justice warrior of you, right? And then it finishes with this here for you guys, just to show you what a joke the education system has become in America. This is Miguel Cardona, the Secretary of Education. He put out this video for LGBTQ kids. Let's just remember that, kids, okay? So not adults, kids in honor of the Trans Day Visibility. This is who is in charge of the education in America. Let's have a quick listen to what this crackpot has to say.
At the Department of Education, we know that all students do their best when they're seen and they're supported. To the many transgender students across the country listening on this Trans Day of Visibility, we in the Biden-Harris administration want you to know that we see you, we support you, and we celebrate you. We also know it's not an easy time to be you. Walking into a classroom should be an act of hope, not an act of bravery. That every day you choose to show up as your true self, you make this world a more brave, more honest, and more free place. In your gift for seeing things as they could be, I see the promise of America. Today, we at the Department of Education want you to know that your school, your community, and your country are better because you're a part of it. You don't just belong here, we need you here. From all of us here at the Department of Education, happy Trans Day of Visibility.
It actually, it's really gotten to me, I guess, recently, just how fake these people are. We already know that they're fake. We know that all the actors in Hollywood are fake. How they always say, you know, oh, I care about this, I care about that, but they don't do anything to help it. They don't give their money to help it. And then you see people like this who just literally don't care about education. All they care about is agendas, right? And pushing this down kids' throats and parents' throats to say, this is what it has to be. You got to live with it. And that's why in this day and age, I guess in 2024, it is so important to know what your kids are learning. And that's why I will never be sending my kid to a public school. There is not a freaking chance that that'll ever happen. I would rather always send my kid to a Christian school, private Christian school, where you know what they are learning. And even if there's none available, I would rather get my kid homeschooled or something like that, instead of you just giving them away for 8 hours or 6 hours a day to the government and letting them push whatever agendas they want to push on your kid's brain. That is just not going to happen in my world. Now, let me know what you think about all this. I mean, first of all, pushing obviously the trans date on a well-known Christian date predominantly. It's always around the end of March. What do you think about it? I know obviously it's been around for a little while, so I'm not attacking it because it's not like it's every year on the same date, but it's just funny how you can promote Christianity in one post from Joe Biden, next post is literally trans, and, you know, pushing it on kids as this education minister is doing. It just baffles me that this is the world we live in, that this is in 2024. Yeah, you literally can't make this crap up. And that's to the point where I am now. I'm kind of over it. I'm going to call out all this BS that's going to go on, and I'm just going to keep calling it out. Obviously, my channel's on a shadow ban, and that's why the views are way down, but it's not going to stop me. At the end of the day, I want to make these videos because hopefully, even if only 10 people see it, I don't care. As long as you see something that you didn't know and you can see what a piece of crap Miguel Cardona is, at least you can call them out on this, and you can tell your friends and your family that, look, this is our education minister. Maybe we should have a look at a different school, right? But anyway, we'll end it on that. Like the video if you did like it, and subscribe as well if you do want to see future videos, because obviously, like I said, they hide the videos even from my own subscribers, and then hopefully you'll be able to see my videos. I'll see you in the next one.